He just forgets about the train. And says, screw the train, let it blow up. I'm just going to worry about me and this girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
All right, cool. So it's a happy ending.
I took your advice. It was very...
Who is that? I recognize him.
Sean?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh.
My boy.
Look, I can see that you think you know me, but I don't know who you are. My name is Captain Coulter Stevens.
You couldn't forgive me. Talk to me, Sean.
I don't know who Sean is, and I don't know who you are.
Welcome back, Captain Stevens.
Where am I?
You are inside the source code.
What is the source code?
Source code.
Oh, Matrix
Program,
vibes.
Captain.
Source code enables you to cross over into another man's identity in the last 8 minutes of his life.
At 7:48 this morning, a bomb exploded on a train outside of Chicago, killing everyone on board. Hey, Captain, remember back. Who bombed the train?
I don't know who bombed the train.
Then try again.
Wait, no.
The try again.
Oh, they put him back.
What do you think? It's the same train, but it's different.
We've been informed there'll be another attack in 6 hours. If you find the bomber, the next attack can be prevented.
We cannot fail.
What would you do if you knew you had less than 8 minutes to live?
I'd make those seconds count.
I want to go back in. I'm going to save her.
You can't. It doesn't work that way.
Christina is dead.
She doesn't have to be.
You cannot alter this reality while inside the source code.
I'm asking you to have the decency to let me try.
Vera Farmiga's great, too.
Yeah.
What's going on? He's in trouble. Tell me everything's going to be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Oh, it's badass, dude. Now, Mason is going to attempt to guess the plot of Source Code.
So it's just thrown at me a lot of information.
A lot of information. The trailer does give you a good amount to go
Yes,
off
but there is a lot.
Yeah.
So it started with Jake Gyllenhaal's character, you know, in this train. He's talking to this one girl, and then the train blows up. Then this thing called the source code. He wakes up and he's in this little like lab thing.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, it's kind of like his body in the lab. I think like his original body, right, was taken away.
Okay.
By like, you know, some sort of like FBI or secret agency, something like that, from his normal life.
Okay.
He was taken away, and then his body's being used in this source to like go and figure out what happens with this train and explosion and find out this whole mystery for them.
Okay.
And basically, you know, whenever he dies in train, he gets sent back to this lab and then gets sent right back in.
Okay.
I think that mirror is like a link to like, or just a little like clue or signal to what his actual body and life was like before he got taken away.
Okay.
As he starts to do this mission more, he, you know, falls in love with this girl, and then he also has this dilemma of, oh, well, I want to find out who did this, but I also want to save her.
Okay.
But the people at the agency are like, no, because that'll mess stuff up, like time travel shit and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the whole thing about this girl, and also finding out what happened with this train.
Uh-huh. And how do you think it ends?
Yeah. Ooh, I think, like, you know, go and save this girl and abandon this agency and go back to his normal life. You know, he goes with this girl and abandons this whole mission idea and goes back to living a normal life with this girl before he was taken away.
He just forgets about the train. And says, screw the train, let it blow up. I'm just going to worry about me and this girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
All right, cool. So it's a happy ending. All right, so you ready to get some idea? I am not going to spoil this movie for you. It's incredible, and it's one of those things, you'd be mad at me if I spoiled this movie. It's such a good one. What I will say, light spoilers, warning for anyone out there. If you haven't seen this movie, you don't want to know anything about it, get out now. I'm going to give just little bits to give you an idea of what the plot is, and then it's up to you to go watch it. Fair?
Fair.
Cool. So you're close
Okay.
You're closer than I thought you would get. I'll give you credit. The trailer does spell a good amount of that out, but you got pretty close. Basically, I'm not gonna reveal the whole background once again, but Jake Gyllenhaal is able to go into the mind of somebody who was on that train when it blew up.
Okay.
And he can experience the 8 minutes that person was in over and over again through this source code system.
That's why they kept bringing up like the whole 8 minutes thing.
Right, exactly, because it basically goes behind, and they explain all of the science in the movie. I'll let them explain it. Go check it out. But that is the function that he serves, is that he goes in and relives that 8 minutes, and during that 8 minutes, each time he goes in, it can be a different experience, right? Because he can do different actions and talk to different people. So each time he goes in, you know, he gets a little bit more information. He kind of gets more pieces to the puzzle. As things goes on, he starts to figure out A, B, C, right? But then this movie very quickly evolves into more than that, right? It starts with looking at, all right, here's the mission, take care of your mission. And then he starts asking some questions about the mission and how he got to be where he is and all of those things. And that's where I'm gonna stop, because honestly, you can't really talk anymore about this movie without giving spoilers, and I heavily encourage anyone to go see this movie. Very great love angles in this, but it's not even just love with a female. There's other people that people love in life that are pulled in. There's a certain relationship that I am dynamic in this movie that's explored, and it makes me tear up every time that it gets to the scene where it's really delved into. But the action is great. The suspense is out of this world. And this is just a very classic Jake Gyllenhaal movies. And this is why I love Jake Gyllenhaal. If you've seen Enemy, Nocturnal Animals, any of those types of movies, just dark, gritty, very deep, that's what it is. And I love this movie. I've loved this movie for a long time. I love Jake Gyllenhaal and basically everything he does. So when I got the opportunity to bring this movie up, I was like, hell yeah. It's a movie I think you're really gonna like. It's definitely gonna be up your alley.
Yeah.
It's something you definitely could watch, and it is available on, I believe it is available on HBO Max, along with some of his other films, like Enemy is also on there. So I would highly suggest anyone go check this out if you're into kind of like this thriller, suspense, drama angle, which I feel like this kind of hits everyone's interest at some point.
Especially to a 15-year-old kid like me. If there's something blowing up, I'm gonna watch it.
It's super heady though, man. Like there's a lot of deep elements to it. So it's a very quick pace. It's not a long movie. It's like an hour and a half. So it's a breeze. And it's very fast paced because you keep learning more. And honestly, sometimes you might get a little overwhelmed. This is definitely one you're gonna watch once, and as soon as you finish it, you're like, I need to rewatch this and figure out the stuff that I missed. It's one of those movies, which are some of my favorites. So yeah, highly encourage anyone to watch it if you're into those types of movies.
Go watch it.
Thanks for checking out this video.
Like and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below.
Let us know if there's any movies you want us to watch. Who knows, maybe we'll watch them together.